Hey guys, welcome back to Specializing in Nothing. I'm your co-host Omar Reyes, and this is Carlos Perez. Now, we're coming at you with a little bit of a different topic. We don't really talk too much about video games on this channel. To be fair, there really hasn't been a lot of video game news this year.
TBH.
I feel like this year has been kind of lacking when it comes to the video game world.
I mean, in their defense, the whole pandemic happened.
Yeah, of course. Which is, when we started this channel, when we started this channel, video games was going to be a really big focus. And
you swear. Oh, sorry. I just saw a game title. I was just like, what?
Is it in the list? Because I'm going to go through the list very quickly, kind of like give out the names.
It's crazy.
See what the reactions are. But, we are nearly in April. So it's about a third of the year has gone by. And we haven't really had that many big games. So
there's some stuff here, though.
There's some stuff?
There's also some stuff here that I'm like, But there's some stuff here,
You know what? I haven't gone through this list. And I kind of want to see what my reactions are live. So I want you to go through this list kind of, one by one. Say what the games are. I'll tell you how I feel about it. Whether or not I'm excited or not.
Okay. First. Pokemon Snap.
Best game of the year.
Piece of shit.
It's the game of the year.
I don't know why they're bringing this dumb game back. Walk around taking pictures of Pokemon.
Bro, it was such a fun game. If you want to just relax, just have a good time. You don't need to worry about ferocious animal-like beings attacking you. Pokemon Snap is calm. It's calm.
I hate games like that. Pokemon
it's calm, bro.
Bro. Anyways.
You know what it is? You can never get all the trophies in a game like this, so that's why you hate on it, bro.
They don't even have trophies. It's Nintendo.
You'll never be able to get all the trophies.
What does Nintendo have? Xbox has achievements. PlayStation have trophies.
It has something. I don't know.
I've played Switch games and I just have no sense of accomplishment.
100% completion rates.
That's what it's called?
Probably, maybe. I don't know.
This is the game I'm actually excited for because I just like the look of it and the aesthetic and everything. Returnal.
Returnal. Let me scroll down.
Me want that.
Returnal, April 30th. Okay.
That's the next big title I'm looking forward to.
Is this a PlayStation exclusive?
Si se puede PS5 or hopefully PS4 too.
Hopefully PS4. For us that don't have the next gen consoles yet. This is actually a really cool premise to a game. It looks really, really well made, well developed. I'm excited for it.
It gives me Kojima-ish vibes. That's why I like it.
It does give Kojima vibes. But like
it is an
actual
game,
coherent story.
Scared.
Huh?
It is a horror game, which it kind of gets me a little scared.
You know what? I kind of want. We'll see whether or not we'll have your playthrough, or maybe I'll do a playthrough.
So was whatchamacallit was kind of hard too. Kojima's last game, Death Stranding. I think it's more spooky.
It's more like spooky, I think this looks like it's going to be more horror based. And for those who don't know, we're both
pussies.
That's the word, pussies. So when it comes to horror things, we're not really good with them. I kind of want to do a playthrough.
We could do a playthrough us together.
A playthrough us together, being pussies. So stay tuned for that. We'll probably have that. We'll probably live stream it on Twitch and YouTube, and we'll also post it on YouTube. So stay tuned for that.
The roguelike aspect of the game is cool too.
Yes,
I think that's really dope.
It looks fun. It's been a while since I had a game that was different.
Yeah.
That also looks fun.
They also have another game that's just like it later in this list. But
Are you serious? Okay.
You remember this all dropped on the Days of Play thing, remember?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
The next one coming May 7th.
May 7th.
With Chris Trevino this year, he'd be very excited. Resident Evil Village. I'm not a big Resi guy. Like I said, pussy. Either. You're a pussy as well. Pussy,
yeah. I remember the release, like the announcement trailer for it. It looks really, really good. I've never played a Resident Evil. Actually, that's a lie. I played one Resident Evil game. I want you to take a guess. It's probably the least scary Resident Evil game.
Well, I don't know, like Raccoon City. I don't know.
It looked too scary for me. No, Resident Evil 6, which was a cooperative third-person shooter, which was just a shooter, and it had like almost no horror elements to it. So
I don't mind that. I might play that. I played Resident Evil, the first one for PlayStation 1. And as a kid, I was like, nah. And I never touched the series ever again.
Yeah, I believe I was in high school when 6 came out, and everybody was talking about it like, oh, you gonna get 6? You gonna get 6? Oh, there's co-op, you know? So I was like, I bet. You gonna get it? I'm gonna get it. We'll co-op this thing. I bet. The Game Informer had come out with it on the cover, and they were talking about the previews. You know how they do previews. Game Informer previews. Shout out to... No.
Shout out to the stop. But yeah.
Messing up everybody's money with their stocks. So, true. Oh, man. Yeah, it was a fun time. High school was a fun time when it came to video games. There were a lot of really good video games coming out for the PS3 during that time. So
it was.
What's next?
Thought bubble. But yeah, no, I don't think we'll be playing Resi. Maybe we'll do a playthrough because we're pussies.
Maybe. I kind of a little part of me wants to have you play Resident Evil 7 on VR for the channel.
I don't know about that. I've seen like little clips and stuff, and I'm like, oh hell no. All I've seen is somebody unbox the collector's edition of Resident Evil 7.
That was
too
scary for you.
What's coming out the box?
No, it's like it's the house or the mansion or whatever, and it's a creepy looking, and it's one of those that like you wind it up and it like plays a tune. Cool. No, but it's not a happy tune. Oh, it's a creepy tune, and the lights are like inside flicker and everything. I wouldn't want that in my house. I wouldn't want that in my house. And I was
one day I walked by and I see the lights on. Hold on, I threw that shit out the window real quick.
So I remember seeing that and I was just like, if the game is like that, but more, I'm good. If that's just the location of the game.
If you're scared of the box, like you can't play that game.
No, so, but I kind of want to see if we get enough people wanting to see that, we'll probably post that on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook.
But the game I alluded to earlier, Deathloop, very similar premise to Returnal.
Deathloop, yes.
Where you die, you come back, do it again. Mm-hmm. This one looks cool too. I've been looking for PS5 titles to play, so I'm hoping
Arcane Studios, developers of Dishonored. Okay. I like this. It's a new IP. I mean, it's very similar time loop. You're an assassin. Resets every day. It does have a different look and vibe to it. It looks. I don't know. Maybe it's just this picture. It looks like a little more colorful.
It's more like a comic book feeling.
So I feel like this might not have that horror kind of aspect to it, which might make it more enjoyable for me. But the animation for Returnal just looks so crisp and nice.
Yeah, Returnal.
I mean, you know what? We're gonna have to play. We'll do a comparison once both
like $70. Yeah, I was like, this is like a special edition, and that's just the price of the game.
That's just the price of the game.
Chill.
Oh my god! All right.
But Knockout City looks interesting.
It's
a cross
simple.
between Dodgeball and Splatoon.
I mean, Splatoon's fun.
Launching things at each other to get a win.
Dodgeball.
Intense dodgeball sounds fun.
I mean, dodgeball is fun to play. I don't know how it's gonna be. To play. You know what? Uno's fun to play both virtually and in front of people. So,
I mean, you think like when you break down premises of the game, if you would have told me I'd be playing, you like soccer? No. But you like soccer with cars? I'd be like, the fuck on my face. But I thoroughly enjoy Rocket League.
You do.
So, I mean, it
you know what?
Fun.
I feel like it has that potential, actually, now that I look at how it looks.
Co-op, it's always something to... If it's free, it's EA, so it's not going to be free. I take that back.
It'll be on the EA Pass at the very least.
Yeah, in like 2 years. Yeah. Well, maybe if it's a bad game, it'll be on there sooner.
Well, here's hoping it's not a bad game. And it's a fun game you could play with the boys.
I ain't paying $60 for this game. It better be a $20, $30 game.
$30, yeah. I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to... If it's just going to be strictly like a multiplayer game, then it should only be $20, $30.
Or it could be one of those play-to-win thing. Not play-to-win, loot boxes and shit like that. I don't mind that. I'm not going to get any loot boxes.
Oh, yeah. If it's like Fortnite free, but like if you want to I'm okay with that.
But I'm definitely, hell no, am I not paying a full price. The same thing with Splatoon. When Splatoon came out, I'm not paying $60 for that shit. That's why I never got it.
Splatoon is good.
I mean, probably. I never played it. I saw it. I was like $60 for this shit. No.
I scrolled down a little bit. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really a big Ratchet and Clank fan. I know there are a lot of people that are, and I know the last game that came out did really, really well. It was kind of just to promote the movie that came out, but it was really fun.
He said no, it's not for me.
Yeah. Are you gonna buy it for your son to play?
I don't know. He's not really into games like this. We'll see, though.
Bro, okay, wait, hold up. What are you doing?
What?
How is your son not into video games, man?
He's into games, just not like stuff like he plays like stuff on his tablet. Like I bought him a Switch. He barely uses it. He plays like this painting game on it that he downloaded. He downloaded a bunch of shit on there, and he played Kirby. He was playing Kirby.
You were telling me he was into the Kirby's.
Like the Kirby's.
Your son is young. We have time to correct that.
Too hard for him and stuff. He just gets frustrated. He's like me. He gets frustrated easily. He's like, get this shit on my face, Dad. I'm like, all right.
Oh my god, bro, your frustration. It'd be kind of funny. It'd be kind of funny.
Get mad.
All right.
Final Fantasy VII remake. I didn't play. I'm not a Final Fantasy guy.
Integrate. I mean, it's basically the same thing.
Coming for PS5.
But it's gonna be coming out for PS5.
60 frames per second at 4K treatment.
I'm a little upset it's still not coming out for PC. I'm holding on to the hope that it's coming out for PC.
Oh, you get a free upgrade. That's cool.
Yeah. I've been holding on to the hope that it comes out on PC, to play it on PC.
But the game that I was like, oh shit. Mario Golf?
Bro.
Super Rush? Stop
my god, bro. Mario sports games in general are so fun. Mario Strikers? Fantastic. Super Sluggers?
Super Sluggers is lit. I'm not gonna lie.
So lit. What's the other ones? Tennis. Mario Tennis
is also lit.
And then you got and obviously the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Those are pretty cool too. But the Sonic Golf, and you were mentioning how you've been playing golf with friends kind of recently. Mario Golf is gonna be lit, bro. I cannot wait.
We'll see. It's just like I don't know. A lot of the homies don't have a Switch.
Nah, bro. Look, you get it. I'll get it. We get Christian definitely gonna get it.
I gotta buy my own Switch.
Oh yeah, you only got your son's Switch.
I'm not a Nintendo guy. We've had this conversation before.
Yeah, you're not.
So it never anything that tickles my fancy. Like, oh, let me go get it.
You're not gonna get the new Pokemon?
I don't know. I didn't play the old. I'd have to go play the old Pokemon. I'll probably buy a Switch.
You played Platinum.
No, I'm talking about the last ones, like the Eevee remake that they did,
okay.
and then the Sword and Shield one. I think that came out. I didn't play those two, so I'd want to go back and play those if I were to get the newest one.
I mean, then you should get it now.
Before November. Like I have to be in the mood for it, like Pokemon. Like that time that I went through it on my phone with the emulators, I was just bored out of my mind, and I was like, I haven't played these. Let me go play some Pokemon.
But then you was in a whole mood for Pokemon at that point.
And then I have to. So if I buy my Switch and I get the games, I'm probably gonna have it sitting there for a minute before I even get into it.
Fair enough.
I'll just be looking at it like, should I play it today?
Well, I mean, June 25. That's when Mario Golf comes out.
Same thing with fucking. But this is something we talk about off air. But the whole Assassin's Creed thing, I want to play. I want to beat Odyssey before I play Valhalla. But I don't have it in me to be playing Odyssey. I don't like it.
I know I have at least another year before another Assassin's Creed game comes out. During the holiday season, there was a huge sale on the Ubisoft Play Store, the Uplay Store.
Yeah, they had like a nice bundle with the three new ones in there.
I bought the bundle that had every Assassin's Creed game because I was like, I want to replay all the Assassin's Creed games. And I had most of them for PS4, but obviously like the first Assassin's Creed isn't there anymore. And like Assassin's Creed Rogue is like very hard to find. You can only get it digitally. I like physical copies for my PlayStation games. So, and I was just, I saw it and it was a bundle that's normally like over $500, and it was like $100, and I had a discount on top of that. So I ended up getting it for like with tax and everything like $90. So I was really happy with that. I still haven't opened a single one of those games. At some point, I will. At some point, I'll be in this mood for Assassin's Creed. And you know what? Assassin's Creed been creeping up on like videos that I've been watching and things like that. People just like randomly going into Assassin's Creed. I really want to
play Valhalla.
I do too.
It's there.
I like Vikings.
Play it. But it's like, I don't want to play without being Odyssey. But then like I look at Odyssey and I have my controller in my hand. I'm just like, I can't. Like,
you know what needs to happen? You need to like lose internet connection for like a week. not be able to play any of your multiplayer games, and then you'll slowly be like, okay, let me look at these
it's a lot of work too,
story-based games. It is a lot of work. Assassin's Creed games are pretty long. I remember I ran through Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood in like a day and a half when I first got them. Yeah. Because I kind of played it backwards. I played Assassin's Creed Revelations.
You went and got Brotherhood.
And then I was like, this is so cool. I want to see what happened with this guy because apparently the other two games is him when he was younger. I want to play those. So I went to a game exchange and bought both Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
It's you a little different.
And I ran through those games.
He's definitely the coolest assassin. Mm-hmm. Let's see what's it go. But yeah, one day we'll all play these games.
Yeah, so Mario Golf Super Rush coming out June 25th. I'm actually pretty excited for this. I like it.
So this next one's gonna get you PP hard. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Oh, the PP is hard. July 16th. Oh my god. Ooh. And I mean, Breath of the Wild 2 is still being developed, so that's exciting. But oh man,
you gotta get you Skyward Sword HD.
Is such a good game, but the mechanics were so bad.
That's what I was gonna say. The mechanics drove me crazy.
It was so bad. So, I know you're just playing around, but
no, I love that.
Really
game.
Excited for Skyward Sword HD. I'm really hoping this is the 35th anniversary of Legend of Zelda, if I'm correct. And I'm a big Legend of Zelda fan. My favorite game still to this day, as much as I love Breath of the Wild, my favorite game is 100% Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And I know they did an HD remake for the Wii U. I get it. That's great. But can you just port that to the Switch? Mm-hmm. It's the 35th anniversary. You've ported so many Wii U games over to the Switch already. Just give me Wind Waker again. I want to play the game again. I don't have a Wii U anymore.
Don't have the Wii U.
I've thought about buying it. I might buy a Wii U again just to play Wind Waker again. But like, can you just? I'll also play it again if you port it to the Switch.
This man
just give me Wind Waker. I'm very excited about Skyward Sword. We also need Twilight Princess. Just give me all of them. Just give me every single Legend of Zelda game right now for the Switch. You could sell them separately, $60 each. I'll buy every single one of them. Just give them. Come on, Nintendo. Please?
Yeah. Moving on.
Skyward Sword.
No More Heroes.
No More Heroes. That's... You know what, Nintendo? You're doing great things out here. No More Heroes 3 finally coming out. Thank God.
This guy just shot a laser beam out his penis.
Are you watching like the trailer?
Yeah, I don't know what it was or the trailer. The guy
No More Heroes 3. It's pretty cool. I think you'd enjoy No More Heroes actually.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm still waiting for Bayonetta 4, and I'm still waiting for Metro Prime 4. But we'll get those eventually, right?
Never. Metroid Prime will be so now we got the TBA, the ones that don't have official release dates yet.
Okay.
I went all the way down to the bottom like a dickhead. Pokemon Diamond, Brilliant Diamond, and Shining Pearl remakes of the Diamond and Pearl versions.
Definitely coming out in November. Pokemon games always come out in November. I'm excited. It's pretty cool. It's cool. It's always nice to get a new Pokemon game.
It's the same Pokemon game.
It is the same Pokemon game, but it's a different Pokemon game.
I guess. Prince of Persia, another remake, The Sands of Time.
Yes, I've been waiting for this, actually. I completely forgot this was coming out. But yeah, the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake was supposed to come out.
Lit.
But correct me if I think either March or April. I guess it got pushed back, but... Yeah, it was originally slated for January, then it was delayed till March, and now it's been delayed again. Yeah. Sands of Time is a classic game. Have you ever played it? Honestly,
no.
Two Thrones?
Huh?
You never played any of the?
I never played any Prince of Persia games. Okay. I ain't like the way he looked at me. I don't like to play games where the main protagonist has his nipples out a lot. It makes me uncomfortable.
Okay, that's Kratos.
Yeah, but you don't really see his nipples because they're like white.
Okay.
Like if Kratos had big pink nipples, I would probably feel weird playing the game.
I mean, I don't think anybody
Or
would
that
want
white
to play
with
that
some
game.
pink nipples popping out. That'd be weird.
I was a big fan of Prince of Persia back in the day. Two Thrones is still my favorite of the Prince of Persia games. I know, Sands of Time, the whole premise of Sands of Time is kind of what got people on, bored with Prince of Persia.
Yeah, the
the returning time and things like that. You mess up, you rewind. I still think Two Thrones is a better game personally. And, I'm still going to get this remake.
Yeah, I'll probably play the remake.
You should play it. It's a good game.
Yeah.
This is so Assassin's Creed actually
Is what killed Prince of Persia.
yes, because they were making a new Prince of Persia game and it kind of kept getting changed and tweaked little by little, and the name originally was called like Prince of Persia Assassins or something like that, and then eventually it just became its own game, and so originally it was a Prince of Persia game, so
DED.
So DED.
The game I'm excited for. Come on, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
This game was supposed to come out like a year ago, man. Oh man, Lego games are very fun.
Yeah, stupid.
For people who sleep on Lego games, they're very fun. They're super fun. And it's Star Wars. Star Wars is cool. If you don't like Star Wars, you're not cool. You're pee not hard.
Oh, I can see it. But if you don't like Star Wars, I can see why you don't like it. No, like I get it. Like if you tell me like, hey, I don't really like Star Wars, I'll look at you and be like, yeah,
Far Cry 6.
I get it. Far Cry 6.
I've never played a Far Cry game.
I've never played a single Far Cry game.
Never played it. Never
Either?
will. I don't. I'm just not interested in it.
But the actor that is playing the antagonist is a very good actor. I forgot his name. I was trying to find his name before you brought the game up, but I can't find it. But yeah, really good actor, and he's very he's in The Boys. He was the CEO of whatever. What's it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. The company that all the heroes work for.
Oh, I'm blanking on it right now.
Ends in a "ite." Nonetheless, he's very good in that series. He's also in Community as well as this guy's brother. But yeah, I'm not gonna play it, but cool.
You'll probably watch it. You'll probably watch his cutscenes.
I'll see a cutscene or two. I don't.
It depends, because Far Cry, they've had good villains, and
they're known for their villains. Like a lot of their guys
they're known
are
for their villains. So if this gets kind of that same praise, then I might watch some of the cutscenes. I don't think that I'll actually play it though.
Okay, Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Somewhere Dylan's out there coming his pants.
Yes, he is.
Shout out Dylan.
Shout out to the boy, Dylan.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition is comprised of but not remade. Oh, so it's not even remade. It's just
a remaster.
That's
Okay,
creepy.
so it's coming out on PC. That's cool. I've never actually played any of the Mass Effect games, so this will be my chance to catch up. I do know that Andromeda wasn't great.
Oh, that was the best one.
Andromeda.
Yeah, everybody loved that one.
Really?
Yeah, it was like one of the best ones.
I feel like you're fucking with me.
It had great animations.
Okay, now I know you're fucking
no
with me.
bugs at all.
And they did say that they're going to be making a new Mass Effect, so.
And then finally, Xbox is getting some love. Halo Infinite. Ooh.
I'm excited.
Their first exclusive for their new system. Ooh, you excited for it?
Yeah, I'll get the system, then I'll play it. They're making the multiplayer free to play. That's cool.
Kind of cool.
That's cool.
Try out the multiplayer.
And I mean the animation, it looked really good. Now, obviously, that doesn't really translate to the gameplay, but it looked really, really.
My friend is trying to get me to play the Master Chief Collection. I don't know.
You've never played it?
I never played any Halo. I've always been a Sony guy. ROD till I die.
I played.
Then when I got my Xbox, I never really played any of the exclusives.
I played 10 minutes of the first game.
Oh, and how were those 10 minutes?
Those 10 minutes were rough. The controllers were bad. The controls were pretty bad. Because I was at one point I was trying to catch up on my Xbox games, because I was a PlayStation boy since birth.
Sony.
And when It was when Gears of War 4 came out. And I bought an Xbox, and I was like, yeah, I should play these Gears of War games. And I played Gears of War 1, and I got like halfway through 2. And I was supposed to play the Halo games, and I just never did. I mean, that's another thing that I wouldn't mind doing. You know, we could do a Halo playthrough for the channel, or a Gears playthrough too, because the Gears is actual co-op. So that'd be pretty cool to see, and you know, it gives us a chance to catch up and maybe be interested in something like Halo Infinite, you know. So
Lord of the Rings Gollum.
I am so fucking excited for this. Oh my god!
I don't know what it is, but I like it.
I mean, Middle Earth games have always been really good.
Remake Lord of the Rings Return of the King, please.
Oh my god.
For PS2. I saw a thing about that earlier trending. That needs to get remade. That game is
such a
amazing.
Good game, bro. Lord of the Rings games, for the most part, have always been really good. And then, you know, we have Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. Those were really, really good.
Games. I love that
game. I'm excited for Lord of the Rings Gollum, you know. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, and it won't be an action RPG.
Stealth game.
Focusing instead on Gollum's stealth and cunning.
I'm so excited. That was pretty good. Forbidden West.
Forbidden West. You heard it here first, folks. I still haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn.
Shaking my
I bought it for PC too. Like, I've had it for PS4, and then like it came out on PC, so I bought it on PC, and I still haven't played it. I'll play it though. When Horizon Forbidden West gets an actual release date, I think that's when I'll like double down and fucking go for it.
No, you won't.
Yeah, well.
He's had that game for like 8 years.
I have had that game for a long time.
But the big granddaddy of 2021,
Woo!
God of War Ragnarok.
Please come out this year.
It better.
Please.
But also, take your time, Corey Barlog.
You know what,
no rush.
Corey?
I love you. Take your time. We love you.
If it comes out next year, make it the beginning of next year.
I don't care what you make. I just want this game because this game is going to be great.
We are running a little low on time, so we'll talk about this in a future episode. But
I mean, that's the last game on the list.
No. I'm just because I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant concerning God of War. We have our history when it comes to the 2017 God of War that came out for the PS4. We are both in agreement that it is the best game that came out last generation. And
greatest game of all time, arguably.
Arguably. It's definitely in my top 5. 100%, no question. The amount of work and just the personal development of Cory Barlog, you know, and the development he put into the game are fantastic. I remember you actually were the one to get me to start playing the game. And you were watching me play most of the game, if not all of it.
Yeah, most of the game. I was there watching you play. It's a great game.
It's such a good game. And
it's the first game that I ever went out, like, okay, I want a special edition for this game. Yeah. And I went out and I got that thing.
And best believe, Ragnarok, special edition, the special edition underneath that, the regular edition.
I've got the fucking figure. I got everything for it. I love
the PS5, if they come out with a PS5, I'm buying all of it. Shit. Hands down, I'm buying all of it. The amount of hype I have for God of War Ragnarok was about equal to the hype that I had for Avengers Endgame after watching Infinity War. I want this game.
That game is going to be great.
It's going to be so good.
I love it. Yeah, like I said, that original God of War, the first one that came out, or fifth one or fourth, whatever you want to call it, was amazing.
So good.
Oh my god! I've watched every video on it. I watched every the Raising Kratos documentary on PlayStation.
I've watched it like 2 or 3 times.
I watched every little interview with Cory Barlog because I fell in love with the game. Also fell in love with the man Cory Barlog. He's an amazing guy.
Such a good guy.
And yeah, I'm so excited for Ragnarok.
And I was thinking about the amount of hours I spent, like you said, on content just relating to the game. Yeah. Because Raising Kratos was fantastic documentary. That just it encompasses so many of the different trials and tribulations they had to go through for the game. That little, the little part in the end when it's at the Game Awards and they get that, Game of the Year is up, and Red Dead Redemption 2 has just been sweeping God of War, and it's just been sweeping the Game Awards, and then you finally hear God of War wins Game of the Year. Man, that made me cry. I also rewatched the announcement trailer for God of War in E3. They showed, obviously with the in Raising Kratos, they did talk about, how it was pretty much crunch time just for that demo for the E3. But I watched that, and it's so good. It's so good. Everything about the game, the media releasing, for the game has been fantastic. It is to this day still the only game that I've platinumed. Because I just loved it that much. I was like, I want to do everything this game has to offer, and I'm gonna do the same thing for Ragnarok. So
definitely platinuming Ragnarok.
Oh man,
definitely.
The only reason I'm not going out of my way and paying $700-800 for a PS5 right now is because of the slim hope that Ragnarok does come out this year and that there's a special edition PS5. But man, so good. I can't wait. Out of all the games that have release dates and everything, this still takes the cake.
Ragnarok
in terms
is number one. I don't think there's anything out there. I guess if you're an Xbox fan, you're like Halo Infinite. But I feel like even Xbox fans are like, damn. God of War though.
Yeah. I've talked to Xbox fans that they've admitted they've played God of War and they're just like, fuck, bro.
I want to play God of War though. And they can't.
They can't.
I mean, that's life. You know what I'm saying? You bought the wrong system.
I was hoping God of War released on PC as well, so that I can play it again on PC.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I haven't played it since the PS5 update for it. I should play it just to see what it looks like. Get my PP hard.
I mean, that definitely got a PP hard.
Definitely. I love that game so much. I might do the New Game Plus for it. Fuck it. One of these days out of boredom. That's crazy. I'll do New Game Plus of God of War before I play Odyssey.
You know what? I would even fucking do it.
Like there's so many. Like I'm thinking about getting Kakarot.
I was thinking of getting Kakarot too. Just because they announced that new.
Will I play it though? Is the thing. It's just gonna be another game I download that's just gonna sit there.
I feel like you would play it because once you start getting into it, you're such a big DragonAll fan that I feel like you would get into it.
Another game I saw that I was like, oh, let me get that. But then I was like, am I really gonna fucking play it, Carlos? I forgot the name of it. It's just mad shit that I see. I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, no. If I buy it, I'm not gonna.
During the wintertime, there were a lot of games, and there was just so many sales that I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna buy that game because I'm gonna play it, and I still haven't played it.
Like I said, I have loads of fucking games I haven't touched. I'm just like, oh, okay, it's getting ridiculous.
Because once we get home, guess what we're gonna play? Warzone or Uno.
Yeah, it's sad. I have too many stuff I want to play.
Or Among Us. Hit up your boys. Let's play some Among Us.
I'm gonna have to play Among Us because my room is in shambles right now.
Fuck it, let's do it. I'm down for that.
I'll see
so,
if these guys want to
thank you for stopping by. Thank you for, watching this video, listening to us. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, to this video. Let us know in the comments down below which is your most anticipated game for this year. Let's keep it to games that have a release date. We don't want everybody saying God of War Ragnarok because that's obviously the answer.
That's what we want. I want everybody saying God of War Ragnarok.
Oh, that's what you want? All right, everybody comment down below. You already know the answer. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.